What's going on, Thunder fans? Today I'm bringing you back with another video, but we're going to start a series where we're walking through what Oklahoma City needs to do or potentially can do this offseason. Now that the Thunder are eliminated from the NBA playoffs, the draft is coming up. Oklahoma City's got the 12th overall pick. And now you've got to make moves. And Sam Presti talked about this at the beginning of the year, which was they needed to get this team in the playoffs to see what moves needed to be made. They needed to make sure this team was battle tested to see what they had. Well, you got your team to the second round, and you got it in a pretty good series against the Dallas Mavericks. And in this series, it clearly showed one thing you needed, and you needed it badly. Now, a lot of you guys are going to have already kind of figured this out. You guys are already going to be on this track, and that's going to be rebounding, right? Oklahoma City in the regular season was like the 27th ranked team in the NBA in terms of rebounding stats. They were averaging a little over, it looks like 42 rebounds a game. Now, in the playoffs, where you have 16 teams, Oklahoma City was at 10. So you weren't in the bottom half or just really the bottom of the league like you were in the regular season, but it's still not where you need to be to win a championship, right? Most championship teams are able to rebound the ball as like a top 10 team in the league, and Oklahoma City needs to get there. And I think there's a couple of answers to this question. But there's one player I want to focus on today, and I really want to get your thoughts and your opinions on. So make sure you're joining the discussion, jumping down in the comments below, and hit that like and hit that subscribe button if this is the first time, or if you've tuned in the channel a couple times and you have not tuned in already. But the first player that, if you're an Oklahoma City Thunder fan, I think you want to see Oklahoma go out there and grab. He's a potential. Actually, he is a free agent this year. There's no potential to it. He is a free agent this year, and that's going to be Isaiah Hartenstein, or Harnstein, one of those two pronunciations. He's been in the league since 2018, 2019, started his career with Houston, ended up with Denver for a year, then went to Cleveland, went to the Clippers, and then he's been in New York for the past 2 seasons. So he's been around the league. Now, here is why I want to start with this. I think this is Oklahoma City's best option on the free agent market with a center. He's got height. He is 7 foot, 250 pounds. So he's not going to be a pushover. And he can add to that height that you already have with Chet Holmgren. Not to mention, he is a 31% career three-point shooter. You don't need a center that's going to go out there and shoot the lights out. But as you see here, in the year that he spent with the Clippers, where he played 68 games, and the Clippers at that year had really good three-point shooting, they were able to spread the floor really well. He shot 46% from three. The year before that, shot 33. First year in Houston, shot 33. And then in New York, last season, 21.6, and then back up to a 33.3 percentage season. So overall, you look at it and say, this is a good option. He's able to help you stretch the floor, and you don't get somebody that's just like clogging up the lane. Now, as far as rebounding, what is he able to do? Well, this is a guy that I think he's going to go out there. Right now, he's averaging 5.6 rebounds. This past season, he averaged, well, in his career, he's averaging 5.6. This past season, he averaged 8.3. The season before that, he averaged 6.5. And in his season with the Clippers, he averaged 3.1. You get him here in Oklahoma City. If you can get 8 to 10 rebounds out of this guy every single night, he shoots 33% from the floor for you. I think this is a really good option. It at least prevents what you saw here in the playoffs where Derek Lively, Derek Jones Jr., Daniel Gafford, PJ Washington might have even been on one where they were just getting those lobs 24/7. They're living in that paint. And then not only that, they were getting all those offensive rebounds. I think this helps stop the bleeding a little bit. And the reason why I think this is a good option, well, if you're Oklahoma City, you have like $33 million in cap space this upcoming season. You still got to sign Isaiah Joe I feel like that one is a no-brainer. Wiggins is also up for a renewal on his contract. But you have cap space. You have room. And New York, they have things that they have to look at this offseason as well and decide who they're going to pay and not to pay. If you're Oklahoma City, you could pay more for Isaiah Hartenstein than the New York Knicks. And you're a little bit more, I think, desperate at this position. You need somebody that's, they don't have to be elite, but they need to be a really good, solid piece. And I believe Hardenstein would be able to give it to you. So jump in the comments below if you guys have not already. Join the discussion. Hey, and if you guys think the Oklahoma City Thunder should go after Isaiah Hartenstein, let me know.